Hello, welcome to English Wizard. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the topics related to grammar, that is pronoun. Before I get into the topic, I would like to add some points to my earlier video that you have watched. That is about the passive voice. Here you can see I have written some sentences to make it clearer to you. Each one of the women dash can see here, each of the women dash, in brackets the verb is give a chance. Here each of the women, in my earlier video I said when the word that precedes the blank is plural we write were, but in this case we can't write were, though this word is, the word preceding the blank is plural, we can't write were here, we have to write was. I will tell you why. Because each, when we write was here, we refer to this word, not this one. Each of the women, this word is plural, this one is singular, each of the women. So the answer is was, not were. One more question. One of my friends dash a point in brackets. One of my friends, here the word that precedes the blank is friends, which is plural. Friends is the plural form of friend, but here the answer is the helping verb that we need to write here is was. Though this word is plural, we write was here because we are referring to one of my friends. Look at this example. This is a bit tricky. This is quite confusing and challenging. 5 pounds dash on it. What is the answer to this question? What should we write here? 5 pounds. This looks like a plural word, but this word is considered as a singular word. 5 pounds was spent. Its past participle form is spent. So the answer is 5 pounds was spent on it, not 5 pounds were spent on it. Look at these words: none of, neither, nor. None of the books, to give you an example, none of the books was sold. Neither nor followed by was, not were. I think it has been clear to you, subject verb agreement regarding the topic passive voice. Now I am going to talk about today's topic, that is pronoun. What's a pronoun? A pronoun is a word used in place of a noun. I'll explain it with some examples. It will, as you can see here, I have written some of the pronouns. I'm going to read them. He, his, him, she, her, we, are, us, it, its, they, their, them. Here are more pronouns. There are different types of pronouns. Born in Skopje, which is in Macedonia now. Her father was Nicola Boegia, who was a businessman. She was fond of singing. She went to Ireland, where she started learning English. This is the first question. As you can clearly see here, there are 5 pronouns. They are highlighted here: which, her, who, she, and where. There are 5 pronouns. 5 pronouns are given. Before answering this question, you need to find out how many possessive pronouns are there, how many relative pronouns are there, and how many personal pronouns are there. This question, there are three relative pronouns. They are relative pronouns are given here: which, when, where, who, whose, whom. These are the relative pronouns. In this question, there are three relative pronouns. You must remember, in the annual examination, there will be two relative pronouns for sure. When you answer this, it's very easy. What you have to do, all you have to do is, you have to write the word that precedes the pronoun only when relative pronouns are given. This is a relative pronoun. The word that comes before this pronoun is Scopia. This is the answer to this one. Next relative pronoun in this question is who. The word that comes before this pronoun is Nicola Boiggio. The third relative pronoun in this question is where. The word that comes before this pronoun is island. So it's clear to us which, who, and where are relative pronouns in this question. This one, look at this one, second pronoun, her. It's a possessive pronoun. They are given here: his, her, are, its, their. They are called possessive pronouns. This one is a possessive pronoun, her. While answering this question, what you need to make sure is that the answer you are going to select should have an apostrophe s. Whenever possessive pronouns are given, the answer will have an apostrophe s. What is the answer to this one? This is a personal pronoun. See, before answering this question, you have to read the paragraph. While reading, it becomes clear that this paragraph is about Mother Teresa and her father. The people who are involved in this paragraph and the people who are talked about in this paragraph are Mother Teresa and her father. So here she refers to Mother Teresa. There is no doubt about it. There are two parts. Under A are given 5 pronouns. Under B, nouns or noun phrases are given. What you are required to do is, you have to match the pronouns given with their noun phrases. Let's try to find the answer to these pronouns. Which, who, where. It's very easy, as I have explained. Which refers to Skopje. Who, this one, the word that comes before the pronoun. Since this is a relative pronoun, who refers to Nicola Boiggio. Where, it's another relative pronoun, where the answer is island. Her, this word or this pronoun refers to Mother Teresa's, because this answer has an apostrophe s. Whenever there is a possessive pronoun, the answer must have an apostrophe s. To this one, to this pronoun, she refers to Mother Teresa. This is how you should answer question number 13. I am going to read the second question. Anne Frank, with her family members, went into exile. They were in exile for 2 years. She recorded all the incidents in a diary which she named Kitty. This was handed over to her father, who was in the concentration camp. This is the second question. You can see here there are 5 pronouns: they, she, which, her, and who. Of these 5 pronouns, 2 are relative pronouns. To the relative pronouns, it's easy to write the answer. Relative pronouns are here: which and who. Which, the word that comes before the pronoun, is the answer. So, to this one, which, the answer is diary. To this pronoun, the answer is diary. To this pronoun, this relative pronoun, the answer is father, the word that comes before the relative pronoun. So, the answer is father. They and she, they are personal pronouns. To find out the answer to these personal pronouns, we'll have to see. We have to see here. We will have to find out. We need to know who the paragraph is about and who are the people talked about in this paragraph. It's clear. It's about Anne Frank and her father. So, to this, they, I'm going to read it. Anne Frank, with her family members, went into exile. They refers to family members of Anne Frank. The answer to this pronoun, this personal pronoun, is Anne Frank's family members. She, it's clear, we don't have to think much, we can get the answer right. The answer is Anne Frank. While discussing the first question, I told you, if you get a possessive pronoun, it's very easy. The answer must have an apostrophe s. This word, this pronoun is a possessive pronoun. This word has an apostrophe s. So, the answer is Anne Frank's. This is how you can answer question number 13, and I'm sure you can score full marks here, 5 out of 5. In this video, I have explained to you about pronouns. I hope the topic has been clear to you. You can attempt this question or answer this question in your examination, that is question number 13, with confidence. I'm sure this is going to be useful in your examination. That's all for now. In my next videos, I'm going to talk about other topics related to grammar. Keep watching. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do it by pressing the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Follow for more.